Congratulations, ISAP, for the 15 years of carrying the torch in the promotion of advocacy and enriching the lives of international students. I still remember the time when I started this in 2007, and it brought back fond memories of outstanding student leaders who are now distinguished Penn alumni who have made a mark on the global stage. Join me and watch these amazing Penn leaders as they recall their experiences with ISSS.
While the world fell apart, I personally found a deeply caring and steadfast partner in ISSS, who fiercely advocated for our interests at Penn and beyond, while at the same time standing by us when we needed counseling and advice the most. I, for one, am very grateful for Rudy and the ISSS team for everything they've done for the international students at Penn. Thank you.
ISSS to me is safety and it is support. When we come to Penn as international students, we come to a new city in a new country, and those transitions are always tougher than you think. At least I know it was for me. Many times, we don't know anyone, and there are innumerable legal, social, and cultural challenges to navigate. Knowing that there is a group of people doing their best to help you is not only structurally, but also personally meaningful in many ways. That's why ISSS, to me, is an institution that symbolizes and embodies safety, support, and the commitment of the administration towards this international student community.
For me, ISSS was always a constant during my time at Penn. It provided answers and questions and guidance in a time in my life where a lot of things were changing, leaving my home country, meeting new people, adapting to a new culture. It also provided the space for international students to meet and connect and make the experience of other international students better under all points of view, academically, socially, and professionally. And I'm very grateful for the role it played in my time at Penn.
ISSS has been there for me and my peers every step of the way while at Penn. But I'd say the moment it really hit home was in the middle of COVID, when international students were sent back to their home countries, doing online learning. There was a massive question mark and anxiety around whether or not we could go back to the US, whether our visa permits it, and whatnot. And ISSS was there with us. They hired international lawyers and experts, and also sent us daily and weekly email announcements and words of assurances that really helped out with the situation.
It was very satisfying to be part of a group that really prioritized the needs of international students and try to make a difference in their lives. Congrats to ISAB on reaching 15 years, and all the very best to Dr. Rudy and the team for many more years.
During my years of serving at ISAB and interacting so much with the ISS staff, I appreciated how genuine, understanding, supportive, and helpful everybody was. I appreciated all of the guidance they gave us, how timely they processed requests and represented us within Penn. Every time I stepped into the office to get my paperwork or just talk to an advisor, I was always greeted with familiar and happy faces. Everybody was so helpful in trying to get me all sorted out, and my advisor was all super helpful as well. So I really appreciate all that advocacy and help that ISSS has given us.
What I appreciate about the ISSS was the help and support I got when I was, first time in the US, no idea what was going on. And there are people who are really, really friendly and helpful to kind of sort everything out towards starting my life at Penn and just sorting everything out. And plus, I was honored and thrilled to participate at the International Students Advisory Board and see how our suggestions got actually implemented into the next year's orientation.
Like about UPenn ISSS is that it treats everyone like a family. I was an international student from China, and Dr. Otto Mirano and his team treat me as part of family. That's why I enjoy my experience at UPenn so much.
Coming and moving from Nigeria to United States when I was only 17 years old, really young, no family nearby. In many ways, ISSS, ISAB, Penn Global, Penn World Scholars quickly formed a community and a home and a family for me at Penn. And I'm completely and always indebted for the opportunity. And I'm forever grateful for the experience and the opportunity. So congratulations to ISAB, to Penn Global, and thank you to ISSS.
Hello everyone, my name is Marwa Ibrahim and I came to Penn's campus as a Penn World Scholar. I'm really grateful and thankful for the International Student Advisory Board, ISSS and Penn Global, who worked hard to make sure that international students had a home on Penn's campus. And even as an alum, I get to feel part of that amazing community. So thank you all for the hard work you've done, and happy anniversary.
ISSS played an incredibly important role in my life at Penn, particularly around integrating into life in the US as well as to the university experience. From everything from new student orientation to immigration and everything in between. It played a critical role, but most importantly, it introduced me to some of my lifelong friends whom I met through the community that they built and fostered. And for that, I am truly grateful. Congratulations to the ISSS on this incredibly momentous occasion.
My experience with ISSS was nothing but amazing. I created some of my best memories with a group of people who were equally passionate about cultural diversity and integration. And I personally just learned a ton from great leaders and student advocates.
What I loved about my experience was that Dr. Rudy Altamirano, the student advisors, and the entire staff helped create a safe space where I felt truly integrated with the Penn community. I got the support I needed to navigate through the challenges of being an international student and was provided with a safe space to share ideas and to drive change and advance Penn's mission, where we are nurturing and fully embracing a vibrant, inclusive, and diverse environment. I was always welcomed with warm smiles and encouraged to be my authentic self, and I continue to carry that spirit of sharing and stewardship every day of my life. They're doing an incredible job to provide the support that international students need, bringing us all together to become one Penn Global. I feel honored to have worked with the team, and I'm so grateful to International Student and Scholar Services for being such an integral part of my Penn experience.
Dr. Rudy and the ISSS provided international students with many opportunities to integrate into and serve the Penn community. It helped me make the most of my Penn experience. The office also helped me navigate the complexities of transitioning from a graduate student to an international civil servant before eventually moving back home.